Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Aaron Judge. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just about set to go, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Yuri Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That's out the corner.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
The 2-1. And strike two.
Ball. Count's full.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Donovan Solano. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Fought off foul. One down, bases empty. On the ground to the left, Turner. Over to first. Two away here in the top of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Julio Rodriguez at the plate and takes high there. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game. Two outs, base is empty. That's towards center. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back on the hill here today. Bryce Miller.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Riley Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. Miller, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Next offering is outside.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
That's to third. Sends it to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Aaron Judge at the plate with two away, swings through that one. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at it.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Scoreless after one. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream. Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. Ball one there. And that's in the dirt. And the count now even up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Perez, just 21 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the DH, Austin Shenton.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
And that misses. And that is ball one. Arozarena on at second with two down. Just missed. And another ball.
Outside.
Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. That one ripped but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Late swing, foul to the left. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. .99 mph to finish him off.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Tucker launched a homer in his most recent game. Miller back to work. And a foul ball. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That is it. The first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that is out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And right back to the mound. To first, already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So here's Robert now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. There's a strike. Crawford working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Inside, almost got him. That misses,
No,
and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Victor Robles, struck out looking his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's downstairs and outside. And a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Double play ball to second. There's one. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up next for Seattle, Donovan Solano. He's been a great free agent sign. That to right. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's outside. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the batter now, Colt Keith. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keith went deep in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one is off the plate. It's 2-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Line drive, and that's just foul. And that one almost got him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner, led off the game with a strikeout. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Two outs.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So Trey goes down on strikes. One hit, one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Rodriguez.
There's the strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Raleigh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Doubled his first time up. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero sizes this one up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That missed inside, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Outside low, 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 3.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others, and right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
One out, the runner at second, top half of inning number 4. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So now here's the DH. Austin Shenton walked his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air, left field. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one wrapped foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mariners 1 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
And that one is in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore. And there's a ball. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time. One up, one down. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That
Great
one
ball.
not close. And now 3-2. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Judge stands at first with one out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Oh, this guy, runner, not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! That's worth the price of admission. That's career homer number 149. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Chop to the left side. And Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And it falls.
Now back, second baseman.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. And ball 1. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's inside. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Colt Keith, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Perez back to work. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
To the right side. He'll do it himself.
Yep,
one up, one down.
The right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Robles, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The Mariners down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 in this one. First
Ball,
pitch
inside.
doesn't find the zone. And that one pulled foul. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. And a breaking ball misses outside. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Cubs catcher, Wilson Contreras. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
That's a ball.
And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right
One
by
ball,
him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground. Polanco tosses to first, and Contreras is retired.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Off the plate inside, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's ball
Take your
four.
base.
Now batting, the left
Man at
fielder.
first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Turner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hard hit right side. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Aaron Judge, the next Cub to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Judge waits. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Cal Raleigh. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
3 balls,
a little bit low.
2 strikes.
that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here is Luke Raley. In the dirt, but kept close.
1-0.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Man at second.
3 ball, 1 strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, left field, down the line. Green on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Randy Arozarena digs in now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out and a runner at second. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
Now, Austin Shenton.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one to first. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trent Thornton on for the 30th time this year. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. That one missing inside. Two now. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next Cub to hit. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that one fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. That's ripped into the outfield. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Luis Robert, 1 for 2. Slider for a strike. The delivery to Robert comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And the runner holds.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how it walked.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Guerrero over at second, 1 down. Not even close there. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Keith now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. On the outside corner.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball.
Runners
2
at the
strikes.
corners with 2 outs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 3-run dinger. His 14th of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 6-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Trent Thornton gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Trey Turner now.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Check swing, and he held up. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in. A slider missed. Right through there. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Robles, batting with one down, takes a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
One out, base is empty. And here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Presley comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Presley, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And it's even up. There's a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. Around first, digging for two. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Well, he waited until the seventh, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over, so it's there at least in the back of your mind.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fastball is outside. Tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Rodriguez out of the play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's too low. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Two outs. Stays alive. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Luke Raley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. Center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He hammers one out to center. His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1. And ball 1 to Judge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Outside, 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. In for a strike. Good slider. And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now here is Luis Robert Jr. 1 for 3. The other way, and it stays fair. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Bo Bichette. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. This to third. Solano throws across the diamond, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now 7-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Kyle Finnegan.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings and misses. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Foul ball. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So now the DH spot, Austin Shenton.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Outside low, and that's ball one. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. On the mound now, Colin Snyder.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So digging in, Colt Keith. Snyder, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. First pitch misses.
That's out the corner.
There's a strike at the knees. And fires in a fastball at 95. High fly ball out into left center field. Rosarena makes the catch. One away.
The catcher, number 40.
And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees.
No ball. One strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
One ball. One strike.
Upstairs.
2 ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Goes down looking. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And that one upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. This one popped up. Raley squeezes it, and that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. On the north side of Chicago, John Chung. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Tap foul at the plate. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The M's trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This could end it. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And that's down and away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So, man aboard. Now the third baseman, Donovan Solano. 1 for 4 with a double.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Asking me how I think my project's progressing.